Ty, thank you. Not ideal time for the heat because it's officially back to school season. Several West Michigan districts now holding in-person classes for the first time since March.
Of course, classes look very different this time around for students and teachers. Annie Satowski joining us live to show us how the first day went for some students. Annie?
Yeah, guys, every district in our area is doing things a little differently, from in-person, remote, or a combination of the two, depending on what day of the week it is. For the schools and families that opted for in-person learning, they say it really felt good to be back.
Didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
Lakewood Public School Superintendent Dr. Steven Skalka feeling the first day of school jitters, but in a good way.
Maybe we missed out on some high fives with teachers and students, but there was such warmth that it was very, very similar to any other school year.
Dr. Skalka says right now about 2/3 of their students opted for in-person instruction after sending out multiple family surveys.
We were running about 70-30 in that direction back in July, and so it made the decision for us pretty easy to say we need to have an in-person option.
Granville Public Schools also seeing similar numbers, about 80% in person, 20% remote. High school principal Adam Lankto says that in addition to mask mandates, hand sanitizing stations, social distancing, and more cleaning, they've also changed how students navigate the school.
Our hallways, we've put basically a 2-lane highway system throughout the high school. We've made certain stairwells, up only or down only, kind of mimicking the flow of traffic around through school.
Dr. Skalka says they too are reimagining their space for things like PE, recess, and lunchtime.
For lunches, we're certainly going to, in the elementaries, we're going to try to bring lunch into classrooms. And at the secondary, we will stagger lunches and we will use all available space, including outside, including maybe some foyers or larger hallways.
They're also doing temperature checks before every student steps foot inside the building and before they get on the bus. So far, he says everyone seems to know and respect the rules, and they're just happy to be back.
Parents were dropping off with masks. Everybody was masked up. When the kids got out, they maintained social distance without a lot of direction. So I think people know the right things to do. They're going to do them. They want to be with their friends. They want to be in school.
You know, it's been a long time since we've been able to see kids, buzzing around the hallways. And there's that nervousness that we always get for a first day of school.
Now at Lakewood, they're taking things 9 weeks at a time. So if a student is doing in-person right now, they can choose to be remote the next quarter if they want, or they can stay in person. Both districts are working very closely with the local health departments to keep track of any potential outbreaks, and of course, keeping a close eye on any new guidelines from the governor's office. In the newsroom, Annie Satowski, Fox 17 News.